What is it like to live in Burlington's most central neighborhood, Dynes? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be chatting about in today's video. So Dynes is southern Burlington's most central neighborhood as it's located directly in the middle of Burlington, Ontario. So overall, Dynes is located just south of the QEW, north of New Street, and in between Walker's Line and Guelph Line. Due to its central location, it's a quick 10-minute drive from everything Burlington has to offer, whether you want to go to rural Burlington, East Burlington, West, or South Burlington. So if you're new here, my name's Matthew. I'm a local realtor and help people move to Burlington all the time, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like to move to Burlington, Ontario. So if you're interested in learning more, make sure to subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out on any one of my future videos. And as always, like any of my neighborhood tours, you can find the timestamps right here and jump around to the exact spots you want to learn most about this neighborhood. But other than that, let's jump on into the very first part, which is the quick facts. So overall, Dynes has a livability score of 76. This is just a general score that takes in a wide variety of factors, as you've probably heard me say before, as employment, housing, schooling, cost of living, and more. But it's just a great general overview of what you can expect when living there. Now, as for the crime rate statistics in Dynes, this is one of the areas it struggles with, and we'll touch more about this in just a moment. But overall, in Dynes, you can find crime rate compared to the Burlington average is 22% higher in this neighborhood here. And while that does seem like a lot, Burlington is a high standard to compare it to, as Burlington is routinely rated one of the top and safest cities to live in Canada. So 22% below Burlington, while it sounds like a lot, is actually not bad, as if you're moving from another city in Canada, Dynes is probably a safer neighborhood, and you can be rest assured that it's a safe space to live, as still it is 12% below the national crime rate statistics. And not to mention, the majority of the crime seen here is just property crime. Now, when it comes to the transportation in Dynes, the walkability score is a 60, and this is because it's still not the most walkable neighborhoods as we've chatted about in other videos, as Burlington is a very car-dependent city. However, if you do live around Burlington Mall, which is one of the unique features of this neighborhood here, you can get a lot of your errands done and not be as car dependent. Now, as with regards to public transit, it's an overall a 47. And the reason why this is you're right beside in the neighboring neighborhood, Burlington Go, which offers you easy access to the GO train station and where a bunch of public buses merge. However, again, you can't really rely on the public transportation system in Burlington as a whole, as it comes every 30 minutes instead if you're used to in Toronto where it's every 5 to 10 minutes. Now, one of the things that Dynes does very well is the bikeability score, as overall, Dynes was rated a 78 and is very bikeable. And the reason why this is it has the Sentinel bike path going east to west that crosses on the southern side of Dynes' neighborhood. But not only that, it also has a north to south bike path that connects that Sentinel bike path to Burlington Mall, allowing you easy access to go around the neighborhood. But also overall, these are just mature streets that offer ample room for you to enjoy. And when you're biking, you can enjoy the mature trees and those overarching trees that cover up the tops of the roads. So those are the quick facts. Let's dive on into some of the key pros when living in Dynes' neighborhood. And the very first pro has to be the affordable housing, because Dynes offers a wide variety of housing, which we'll touch on in just a moment. This is a great spot for any first-time home buyers or anyone that's looking to maybe move up and upgrade their home, as they have a bunch of different options with detached, attached, and condominium living lifestyles. The second pro, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video here, is the location, as because it is centrally located in Burlington, it allows you to get around. If your kids have any sports, you're gonna reduce the commute times as if you were instead going way far east to west or north to south, as you're easily accessible to all the gyms, the high schools, the soccer fields located in in Burlington when living in this neighborhood here. And the final one has to be the shopping availability it offers, as Burlington Mall, which was the original mall built in Burlington, is offered here and just recently has been given a major facelift with some amazing different options and varieties for you to shop at. Now, as for the cons, there's really just one major con associated, and that's something I already mentioned, which is the safety. As compared to Burlington as a whole, this is not the safest neighborhood, but if you're moving from anywhere else, you can still be rest assured that this is a safe spot to raise a family. And the second real con associated with this neighborhood here is it lacks green space when you compare it to other neighborhoods in Burlington, as there are a few parks, but nothing like a major park in this spot here for you to enjoy the outdoor activities when you compare it to, let's say, its neighboring neighborhoods like Longmore or Shore Acres or Roseland. So those are the pros and cons. I want to dive a little bit deeper into the housing opportunities it offers now. So like I mentioned, Dynes offers a wide variety of different housing opportunities. Not only do you have detached homes that are hidden gems that just need a bit of work and to be fixed up and to be refurbished, as maybe it's retirees that are looking to downsize and haven't renovated or updated the place in a couple decades. And not only that, you'll also find a lot of beautiful homes that have been just recently renovated, usually from people finding those hidden gems and flipping them around, or people that just took a lot of pride in ownership of owning their home in this neighborhood here. So because of that, there's a lot of wide variety of different detached options. As most of these detached options, the original structures were built in the early 70s, and they were typically either split levels, raised ranches, or bungalows. Now, not only are there a wide variety of different detached homes, there's also a bunch of pockets of attached communities, usually around the outskirts of the neighborhood Dynes, located on either the New Street side or located on the Walkers and Guelph side, and even some located just beside Burlington Mall. But perhaps more common around Burlington Mall has to be the condominium complexes, as when Burlington Mall was originally developed, there was a lot of buzz that was going around with this neighborhood here because of the attraction and the draw that mall brought. And as a result, a bunch of condominium complexes went up just on the other side of Burlington Mall, offering you a great opportunity for any first-time homebuyers that are looking to get into the Burlington market at an affordable price range. So if you're interested in learning more about exactly what the homes are going for in Dynes' neighborhood based on your own personal preferences and your search criteria, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description with the most updated recent listings in this neighborhood here. Or if you have any other questions about the housing opportunities offered or want a personal one-on-one touch, feel free to send me a message on Instagram, or you can find my contact information in the description below. Now let's chat about the parks and green spaces offered in Dynes' neighborhood. And there's really three main parks, and the very first park has to be Ryerson Park. Now, Ryerson Park is located on the back of Ryerson Public School and offers a grass soccer field as well as a baseball diamond, a jungle gym for the kids to play around and enjoy, as well as the Centennial Bikeway bike path running through it. Now, the next park is Cumberland Park. Now, Cumberland Park is sandwiched in between St. Paul's Catholic Elementary School and Assumption's Catholic High School. And in this park here, it offers a great green space to enjoy any picnics or any outdoor activities, as well as a small jungle gym. And you also get access to Assumption's turf and track fields, which is just backing on to Cumberland Park. And the final park located in Dynes' neighborhood is Tecumseh Park. And like the other parks, this backs on to another school. In this case, it's Tecumseh Public School, and there's really two sides to this. There's one that's right on the back of Tecumseh Public School, offering a baseball diamond and a sports field, as well as a jungle gym as always. And then just on the other side, located more around the condominium complexes that were put up around Burlington Mall, also offer some green space and another baseball diamond to play on. Those are the parks located in this neighborhood here. Now, as for the schools, I've pretty much mentioned the majority of them here, but just in case you missed it, when you're looking for Catholic elementary schools, you can find St. Paul's Catholic Elementary School, and then there's also two public elementary schools located here, which is Ryerson and Tecumseh public school, and if you're even looking for a private school, Dynes has a school for you, which is Ashwood Glen Private School. Now, as for high schools, you got the Assumption Catholic High School located in the central part of Dynes. And if you're looking for a public high school, you're gonna have to go over to the neighboring neighborhood Longmore to Nelson High School, which routinely ranks as one of the best public high schools in all of Burlington. So the unique feature that makes Dynes different than all the other neighborhoods, other than the wide variety of schools it offers, has to be Burlington Mall, otherwise now known as Burlington Center. And this is one of two major mall complexes located in Burlington. Now, recently Burlington Mall had got a nice facelift, getting it modernized and updated from its original days of 1968 when it opened its doors for the first day. Now, a couple great spots that I love to shop in Burlington Mall is, first has to be Denninger's, which is a food store, and it's called like Food of the World, and it offers a wide variety of foods you typically wouldn't find in your traditional super centers. Not only that, you got Hudson's Bay also located in there for any great clothing opportunities on a discount. So if you love to shop until you drop, Dynes might be the neighborhood that is just right for you. Now, other than Burlington Mall, there's also a wide variety of different shopping opportunities Dynes offers you. And the first plaza is located on Guelph Line and New Street, which offers a few local restaurants and local shops offering up their food to you for you to enjoy. You also have Fairview running throughout the Dynes' neighborhood, which along Fairview Street, you have different shops, gyms, restaurants, and things to enjoy while living in this neighborhood here. So of all the amazing restaurants that are located in Dynes' neighborhood is one, JC's Hot Bagels, as these are the best bagels that I've found so far in Burlington, and they offer a custom cream cheeses that they make in-house, as well as a wide variety of different bagel sandwiches with fresh bagels made every single morning. So here is my go-to order. Alrighty guys, I just picked up some bagels from my favorite spot in Burlington, JC's Hot Bagels, and I got two different types with me because I always go in trying to only get one, and I always come out with two. So the first one, and the one I can always have to get, is just their chocolate chip bagel with butter. It's an absolute classic, and who doesn't like chocolate chips and butter in the morning? So, nice and chewy. Nice and chewy on the inside, but has that crisp on the outside, which is always nice. And then the main thing I get right here is this nice bagel sandwich. So I like the bacon and egg, and cheese is my personal favorite on the everything bagel. Oh my goodness, look how big this is. So like, let me show you. Look at that. How could you not like that? So like I said, let's take a nice bite and see how it is. The everything bagel is amazing. And the bacon on here, even though they are a bagel shop, they also could be considered a bacon shop, but how great their bacon is at JC's Bagels always. Nice and crispy, thick, beautiful. So if you're looking for a bagel spot in Burlington, I promise you, you won't be disappointed with JC's Hot Bagels. Now, I want to give an honorable mention here, as it's not really a restaurant, but it's a fun activity that I'm sure you're going to enjoy with some friends, and that is Game Time Social. So if you've ever been to Palladium or Dave & Buster's, that's exactly what Game Time Social is, and it's located just in your neighborhood, Dynes. So go grab a pint, go grab some wings, and play some games, and have a great night. So now you have a local's perspective of exactly what you can expect in the hidden gems located in Burlington's neighborhood, Dynes. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash the like button, as it truly helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I'd much so appreciate it. And if you're interested in learning about other neighborhoods similar to Dynes, the next neighborhood tour I'd recommend you check out is going over Longmore's neighborhood tour. So go check it out. That's the neighborhood just east of Dynes' neighborhood on the other side of Walker's Line. And as always, if you're interested in buying or selling, or just want some personal Burlington recommendations on things to do or places to eat, feel free to send me a message on Instagram, or you can find my contact information below. So as always, hope you have a great day.